A global trade shakeup rattles markets. A secret revision stirs controversy in Gaza. And in the U.S., a high-stakes legal battle unfolds over a mistaken deportation, while Los Angeles faces the largest sexual abuse settlement in American history. From economic shocks to courtroom showdowns, these are the stories shaping headlines around the world right now. A sweeping 10% tariff imposed by former President Donald Trump on nearly all goods imported from around the world officially took effect on Saturday. The move triggered immediate global market reactions. In the UK, the FTSE 100 suffered its worst trading day since the pandemic, closing down over 419 points. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer held talks with his counterparts in Australia and Italy, where all agreed that a global trade war would be extremely damaging. UK Chancellor Rachel Reeves confirmed that the government is seeking to negotiate the best deal possible with the United States amid rising tensions. In Washington, concern about the economic impact is also mounting. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell acknowledged that the new tariffs are likely to drive a short-term spike in inflation, one that may prove more persistent than initially expected. He emphasized the Fed's responsibility to prevent these increases from becoming a long-term trend. Fed Vice Chair Philip Jefferson added that worsening uncertainty could suppress broader economic activity, while economists like Kathy Bostjancic are warning of a potential combination of higher inflation and rising unemployment. Meanwhile, criticism of Trump's tariffs isn't just coming from Democrats. Texas Senator Ted Cruz issued a stark warning, saying the measures could backfire economically and politically. Cruz cautioned that a prolonged tariff war could trigger a recession, calling it a potential bloodbath for Republicans in the 2026 midterms. To help offset the cost of Trump's proposed spending, plan estimated to add over $9 trillion to the deficit, Republicans are considering a proposal to raise the top income tax rate for individuals earning over $1 million annually. The rate would increase from 37% to between 39% and 40%. While the GOP has traditionally opposed tax hikes, the idea is gaining traction as a way to balance the books and fund other campaign promises, such as tax relief for tipped workers. Polling from Pew shows that nearly 60% of Americans support higher taxes on households earning over $400,000, including a sizable portion of Republican voters. In the Middle East, a notable shift in the Gaza conflict emerged this week. Hamas quietly removed 3,400 deaths from its war casualty list, prompting renewed scrutiny of its reporting. The updated list deletes names previously recorded in August and October of last year. Analyst Silo Eisenberg stated bluntly, the numbers were falsified again. While the deletions raise further questions about the accuracy of Hamas's data, experts warn that the changes themselves are not confirmation of the true toll. Back in the U.S., the Department of Justice placed longtime government attorney Erez Ruvini on leave after he challenged the legality of deporting Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a Salvadoran man mistakenly removed from the country. A federal judge ruled the deportation unlawful and ordered the government to return Abrego Garcia to the United States by Monday. Judge Paula Sanis questioned the government's claims about the man's alleged gang affiliation and cited a lack of evidence. The Trump administration, however, is appealing the decision, arguing that Judge Sanis overstepped her authority. Government attorneys claim they cannot be compelled to negotiate with a foreign power to arrange a return, and say they do not currently have control over Abrego Garcia's situation. Legal experts say the case could test the limits of judicial power in matters of immigration enforcement. In Texas, Attorney General Ken Paxton was ordered by a Travis County judge to pay $6.6 million to 4 whistleblowers who accused him of retaliation. The plaintiffs Blake Brickman, David Maxwell, Mark Penley, and Ryan Vassar say they were punished for reporting Paxton's alleged abuse of office involving real estate investor Nate Paul. Their claims were substantiated under the Texas Whistleblower Act. Paxton has denied wrongdoing and is expected to appeal the ruling. If upheld, the payout must be approved by the Texas legislature. Los Angeles County has agreed to a $4 billion settlement to resolve nearly 7,000 claims of sexual abuse, making it the largest settlement of its kind in U.S. history. The deal still awaits final approval, but would surpass the 2022 Boy Scouts of America settlement by more than $1 billion. Many of the claims stem from abuse that occurred at the now-closed McLaren Children's Center, a foster care facility operating between 1961 and 2003. Survivors described widespread abuse by staff and medical personnel, including forced sedation, physical restraints, and solitary confinement. County CEO Fessia Davenport issued a public apology, calling the events reprehensible, while attorneys for the victims expressed hope the settlement would offer at least some measure of justice. That's all for tonight's news update. Thank you for joining us. We'll continue to monitor these stories and bring you the latest developments. Stay safe, stay informed, and have a good night. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update.